Hi, my name is William Wall, and today I'm going to demo a new finance app for Android called Buxoid. You may have noticed there are already several applications on the market that will help keep track of finances and budgets. However, most of these programs require you to either enter and tag transactions manually or manually load a Quicken or Money file into the program. For people that are always on the go, this can be a pain. Now, my application, Buxoid, interfaces with an online finance management service called Buxoid.com to automatically pull down your transactions and account data regularly so that you are always up to date with your finances on the go. Let's open it up. First thing we get is a blank screen. You need to go into the settings menu. You can see that I've already entered my username and password for Buxoid.com. You can pick the number of years to keep your data, and you can also choose to schedule updates or password protect the entire program. I'm going back to the main screen. I'm going to choose Menu and then Update. And what this will do is this will log in and download all the account data. And since this is the first time I'm doing it, it'll download all the account data for the entire year. Any successive times that I choose an update, or like for daily updates, it'll only update the data for the current month. This makes later updates quicker and less expensive as far as battery and power is concerned. Now, those of you who just check your balances on your bank website really don't know what you're missing. Buxoid.com allows you to automatically rename transactions so that they are readable by humans. You can have transactions tagged automatically so that nearly every transaction that comes into your account will be in the right category. You can split and itemize transactions, mark transactions as shared bills between friends, or even track loans to and from other people. It's a great service that has saved me a lot of time in keeping track of my finances. Just a couple more months here on the analysis, and then it should be almost finished updating. Alright, there we go. As you can see, the account tab is now populated with the data. We have a cash account, a checking account, and a third account there. On the account tab, if you click on any one of these accounts, then it will take you to the transactions tab and show you just the transactions from that account. But for now, we're just going to go to the tab, transactions tab. As you can see, we have all the transactions from the month of December. We can scroll back and forth through the months to see different data. And as you can see, the transactions are automatically tagged from Buxoid. Utilities and power, fees, food and drinks and restaurants. Now, unfortunately, people don't always use easily trackable debit cards on every transaction. So in this case, Buxoid allows you to manually add a transaction. You can choose the type, an expense, income, a loan between friends, or a shared bill. In this case, you might just want to log, say, if you were writing a check. You could log it, and you can record if you just record the account, the amount, the date, a description, and a tag, then you can choose to upload it to Buxoid via this checkbox here. However, if you don't wish to update it, the program will still clear the transaction when it finally clears your bank. So either way, the transaction will clear when it comes through. All right, on to the Budgets tab. The Budget tab uses a envelope budgeting system so that you have a category and you can set an amount that you're allowed to spend per month on that category. And as you spend, these little green bars go back and forth, and so they'll grow as you spend in that category through the month. And once you go over it, then you get a nice big red bar. It's really easy to add. Just start typing a tag. In this case, let's go for Superstores, and we'll give it a limit of $500. Save that, and there you can see at the bottom is our new budget, Superstores, and we spent about 1/5 of the amount so far this month. If you click any of these budgets, it'll take you to the transactions that are under that budget for that month. The Expenses tab gives you a nice pie chart overview of your top 10 spending categories for the month. So as we scroll through here, you can see how much you spent on each item and how much it represents out of your total spending via the chart. Clicking on any of these has the same effect as clicking on a budget. It shows you all the transactions in that category for the month. In a future release, we plan to add a feature that will, when you click on it, it'll load all the expense data for all of these sub tags if you have defined any for that. So if you have, say if I clicked on food and drinks now, then it would give me a pie chart of restaurants and coffee and pizza and whatever that would fall under food and drinks. So that's coming in the next version of the software. And lastly, if you log any transactions as loans or shared bills, then you get a list of who owes you and who you owe on this last page here. Alright, hope you've enjoyed this tour of Buxoid, and look for it on the market in a few days. And happy budgeting!